feel in the rhythm of your heartbeat my own. I feel your desire. I feel your yearning to do well and be well in the world. I congratulate and celebrate you. I'm so happy that we had a chance to spend 2.5 hours together yesterday, because my heart was so filled with what I do know for sure about being successful in life and what it takes, that I knew I wouldn't be able to get it all in a commencement speech. So I've tried to condense into just 3 items. Aren't you glad it's 3 and not 10? What I feel really matters and that I want to share with you. I did a lot of thinking and praying about you all, because you are me. You represent who I am, who I have been, and who I can be in the world. And so my prayer is that I will be a vessel so that the words will flow through me to you in such a way that when the times get tough, you remember and you know. Yesterday I heard the Glee Club sing, and today, that Glee Club, y'all need a show. Yeah. But yesterday, they sang a song, and I don't know the name of the song, but the lyrics were, "We are here because of our grandmother's prayers and our grandfather's dreams, and we came on the breath of our ancestors." That feels like the truth to me. That song resonates in my spirit because I know that to be true for myself, that I stand where I stand because somebody prayed for me and dreamed for me, and I come trailing the breath of the ancestors. And what I want to share with you is what 2 of my favorite mentor teachers, Toni Morrison and Maya Angelou, have said to me that I want to add to the prayers and the dreams. Your crown has been paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. You're gonna walk out of here with a crown today that has been paid for, not just by you and your 4 years, but paid for by the blood from the lynchings, the tears and the sweat, from the toil and the trials and the sorrows, from the burdens and the weariness, paid for by the sit-ins and by the setbacks, and paid for by those who, in the words of Sterling Brown, strong men kept a coming on, stronger, strong men getting stronger. Paid for, in the words of Langston Hughes, by those who knew that life wasn't gonna be no crystal stair. It was gonna have tacks in it and places on the floor bare, and all the time they would keep climbing on and reaching landings and going in the dark where there wasn't no light, because even though they hadn't experienced it or tasted freedom, they knew they were planting seeds of the free that would bear the fruit that is now you. This is their day as well. And so today, you get to fulfill the dream of the great-great-grandmothers who said, I may not get there, but my great-great-granddaughter may one day walk across a stage called Spelman. As a liberated woman, as a liberated, educated woman, today's your day. Never forget that you did not do this by yourself. You come here today trailing the breath of the ancestors and the breath of the angels. As I spoke yesterday, I was so pleased to know that you Spelman women are in the spirit. And the 3 things that I want to leave with you, just these 3, I could do 10, I could do a whole life class, But just these three things will carry you if you let them. First and foremost, knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. Being able to answer this question, who am I? And what do I want? You know, many times when I go out of the country, I am baffled by that question. To explain what is your occupation. I've stood there for 10 minutes. Well, am I a talk show host? Well, I'm more than a talk show host. Am I a businesswoman? I'm a businesswoman. I'm more than a businesswoman. Am I an entrepreneur? I'm more than an entrepreneur. So I just leave it blank or self-employed. So I'm not asking for the roles that you play as daughters. I'm not asking that question. What are the roles that you play as a daughter, as a friend, as a sister? You're going to be a lawyer, you're going to teach, you're going to be a pharmacist. I'm asking the bigger question of who am I? Who am I really? My answer is I am God's child. I am that which is born of all that is. I am, as Pierre de Chardin said, a spiritual being having a human experience, come trailing the breath of the ancestors yet, but trailing the breath of the angels. And understanding that because I am connected to the source of all that is possible for me. That's who I am. And what do I want? I don't want to just be successful in the world. I don't want to just make a mark or have a legacy. The answer to that question for me is I want to fulfill the highest, truest expression of myself as a human being. I want to fulfill the promise that the Creator dreamed when He dreamed the cells that made up me. What do I want? You must have some kind of vision for your life. Even if you don't know the plan, you have to have a direction in which you choose to go. I never was the kind of woman who liked to get in a car and just go for a ride. I had a boyfriend who would say, let's just go for a ride. I want to know, where are we going? Do we have a destination? Is there a plan? Or are we just riding? What I've learned is that's a great metaphor for life. You want to be in the driver's seat of your own life, because if you're not, life will drive you.